Hi guys, this is another session in the series of Stay at Home, Be a Hero. We will try to help you go through this coronavirus lockdown so that we can break the chain and make sure that we all come out safe during this period of time. If you like this video, please do share it with your friends who are preparing for CAT and other MBA entrance examinations. Please do subscribe to this channel. You can leave your comments, feedback regarding this video and any other video on our channel, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. If you would like, please do subscribe to our courses as well. The link is available in the description. Let's get on with it. Hi, this is a set which is on data interpretation, calculation, graphs. You have a scatter plot here, you have a bar graph here. And if you look at the questions, you will have additional information for each of the questions. So I would suggest pause this video, have a look at the PDF. The link will be available in the description of this video. Once you have tried this set, then proceed with the rest of this session. The following scatter plot shows the number of orders placed in June on two leading e-commerce websites, Nile and Flopkart. So they've changed Amazon and Flipkart to Nile and Flopkart across the top 7 cities by orders. Okay, these are the top 7 cities. So that is another thing which we need to be careful if we might need it. These are the top 7 cities by orders, right? So you have Mumbai, Bangalore, Delhi, Kolkata, Hyderabad, Chennai, Pune. You have the y-axis is Flopkart, x-axis is Nile. We can read it up. Pune 6,000 for Nile and 4,000 for Flopkart. Okay. Note that the number of orders placed in June in any of these 7 cities across the two websites is an integral multiple of 500. So it has to be a multiple of 500, right? So for example, this, I don't need to worry whether it's 5,100 or 5,200 or 4,900, it is 5,000, right? Chennai has to be 5,000 in Flopkart and 12,000 for Nile. Similarly, Hyderabad has to be 9,000 for Hyderabad and 6,500 for Flopkart, right? Kolkata will be 7,500 for Nile and 7,000 for Flopkart. So you can actually tabulate these values reasonably easy. It should not be very difficult. Let's see what the bar graph shows you. The bar graph shows you the change in the number of orders placed in June over the number of orders placed in May on these two sites. Okay, so you have May to June, that change is given to you, right? So for example, Mumbai dropped by 16.67% or dropped by 1/6, right, over June. This is for Nile. So Nile in June is Mumbai is 10,000. Right, that represents a 16.67% drop. So this is 5/6 of the May value, 5/6 of the May value. So May value should be 12,000. Right. So similarly, we can use fractions and calculate the change pretty straight away. I mean, it's not very difficult to calculate that. You first need to tabulate it, and then you need to calculate as is required. And if you look at the questions, each of them gives you some additional data. The main orders in these cities represent 70% of the orders, and then further you have 20% rise, additional information. If there is some additional calculation to be done, if additional information, any order which is above 1,000, there is no mention of order value over here, additional information which is given to you. So each of the questions will require you to solve additional question, use additional information and try to solve it, right? So the first thing is to tabulate this. Right, so I've tabulated this value. This will take you about half a minute to 1 minute from that position. I've just written down what is given in the graph, right? So roughly about 45 seconds to a minute to write this down, right? Then we can actually go ahead and calculate each of these values. Now, before we do that, if you are running short of time, suppose this is the very last set that you're attempting, you can actually do a couple of questions from here, even without solving the entire one. If you read through the questions, question number 3 says, if the order in June represents 40% of the orders placed from all over India, what can be the minimum number of cities serviced across India, including these 7 cities? So this does not require you to calculate May values at all, right, which is missing. Question number 4, again, this does not require you to calculate all the May values. This is only May Kolkata, right? So you can probably get away with just solving these two as the first two, and then you can look at the other two. For that, you will have to calculate the rest of the table as well. Right. So in case you're trying to look at for like a cheeky method of trying to solve, we can solve these two first, and then we can go ahead and solve 1 and 2. Right. So we'll solve these two first and see what comes out of it. Question number 3. If the orders in June on Nile represent 40% of the orders received by Nile from all over India, then what can be the minimum number of cities serviced by Nile across India, including these 7 cities? Now, let's check this. Right, 70,000 is the total orders for Nile in June, right? From the top 7 cities. From the top 7 cities. Now, this represents 40% of all India. Right, this is 70,000. So, which means all India is 70,000 by 40%. Right, so all India should be divided by 2 multiplied by 5, right? 40% is 2 by 5. So if you divide by 40%, it will be dividing by 2 and multiplying by 5. Half of 70 is 35. 35 into 5 is 175,000. Right. So all India numbers are 1,75,000. So these many orders were received by Flopkart, by Nile in June all across India. Out of which 70,000 are from the top 7 cities. Which are the, what will be from the rest of the cities? Rest will be 1,75,000 minus 70. So that's 105,000 or 1,05,000. Right. Now I need to put them in as few cities as possible. Right. Right. These orders should come from as little cities as possible. You know, there are at least 7 cities which are serviced by Nile. Right. Plus some additional cities. Right. I need to minimize this value in order to minimize the total number of cities serviced by Nile across India. Right. Right. I need to minimize this value. How will I minimize this value? So for example, if 1,000 orders come from one city on an average, right, you will have 105 more cities. Right. If 2,000 orders come from each city, you will have 55 and 52 and a half more cities. Right. It will be 53 more cities. Right. So if I increase the denominator, what will be the denominator? Average number of orders per city. If I increase the denominator, right, that number, the number of cities will drop. Right. So I need to increase this denominator to as high as possible. Now, what can be the highest denominator? You cannot take any denominator to be the highest. If you go back to the original one again, right, it says these are the top 7 cities by orders, right? Which means that the rest of the cities cannot exceed the lowest of these cities, right? The lowest of these cities is 6,000, which was Pune, right? The best the other can do is basically 6,000 for all of the others, right? So I can put 6,000. They can at best equal it. Even if you put 59999, it will not change the number that much. This will be basically 35 by 2, which is 17 and a half. Now you cannot have half a city, so you'll have 18 more cities, right? 17 plus 8. Overall, there will be at least 25 cities which were serviced by Nile using these orders, right? All right, question number 4. Any order above 1,000 rupees is called a high ticket order. If the number of high ticket orders placed in Kolkata in May on Nile and Flopkart are in the ratio 5:8, then the number of orders placed in Kolkata in May on Nile and Flopkart that are not high ticket orders are in the ratio what? Okay, so if you take May, Kolkata, right? So we have Nile and Flopkart. We can figure out Nile and Kolkata, right? Kolkata increased by 20% from May over June, right? 20% is 1/5, right? Which means the May numbers will be, June numbers will be 6 by 5 of May numbers, which means the May numbers will be 5 by 6 of 7,500, 1/6 of 7,500, 1/3 is 2,500, half of that is 1,250. So drop 1,250. So that will be 6,250. Nile will be 6,250. Now let's see what happens for May for Flopkart. Flopkart dropped by 30% in June over May. So June represents 70% of May numbers. 70% of May will be 7,000. So full number will be 10,000, right? So this will be 10,000, right? So this is the total number of orders which are given to you. These are the total number of orders which are given to you. It is given that there are some things called high ticket orders. High ticket orders. What are those values? They are in the ratio 5:8. They are in the ratio 5:8, right? So non-high ticket will be 6,500 minus this value. So suppose this is X, this is 6250 minus X. And suppose this is Y, this will be 10,000 minus Y. You need to find the ratio of non-high tickets for Kolkata, which is the ratio of 6250 minus X and 10,000 minus Y. Now, can you find that out? It is given to you that X is to Y is 5:8. It is given to you X is to Y is 5:8. Now, if in an ideal scenario, we should not be able to find this out, right? Because we don't know how much is X and Y, depending on what the value of X and Y are, right? Or if depending on the value of X, Y will change. This ratio will keep on changing, right? But if you observe carefully, there's only one special case. There's only one special case where you can actually find it, right? Which is if the original ratio is also 5:8. And if you observe, that is actually the case. The original ratio is actually 5:8, right? If you divide this, if you divide by 25, right? This is 25, this is 40. If you divide by 5 again, this will be 5, this will be 8. So the ratio is 5:8. So the original ratio itself is 5:8. From that, you're taking out a value which is in the ratio 5:8, which means the final value will still remain at 5:8. Right? Irrespective of how much you take it, it's going to be 5:8. You can verify it. So suppose you have your original values as 6250 and 10,000. Right? I remove something which is in the ratio 5:8. So let's have 5,000 and 8,000. Right? The balance will be 1250. The balance will be 2,000. This ratio is again 5:8. Right? Even if you take 6250 and 10,000, right? If you take out something which is the ratio 2,500 and 4,000, right? This will be 3,750 and this will be 6,000. Again, this will be in the ratio 5:8. If you divide by 125 and then again do the same thing, it'll again remain in the ratio 5:8. So irrespective of what this value is, how much you remove, the value will be in the ratio 5:8. It's an arithmetic question. It's a question on ratios. The only way it could be solved, the only scenario it will be solved if is the original ratio is also 5:8. If the original ratio was not 5:8, then you could have marked cannot be determined. So you need just one level of check before you jump into marking cannot be determined. And that level of check actually helped us out here. Now, for the remaining two questions, I have to calculate the value. So I've calculated these values. Again, it will take you about 1.5 to 2 minutes max to calculate with a calculator, or you can actually do it mentally as well. I've totaled this up also. Another 2 minutes to reach this stage max, right after you've done the first two questions. Okay, let's see what is done, or what is required here. The orders from these 7 cities represented in June represents 70% of the orders on Flopkart for the month of June. So just like in the very first question where you had a scenario about Amazon, about Nile, keep on going to Amazon, actually it's Nile here. Okay, so 70% of the orders on Flopkart, right, for the month of June, right? So this 63,000 represents 70% for the month of June, right? 63,000 is 70% of June. Right, so total June value will be 63,000 divided by 70%. So that will be 90,000. Right, 9 7s are 63. So you can calculate it straight away. Right. Further, there was a 20% rise in the total orders on Flopkart in June when compared to May. Right. The total number of orders from cities other than the top 7 cities in Flopkart. Okay. So the non-top 7 cities. So these are the top 7 cities. which is 63,000. Total is 90,000, which means the other cities will be 90 minus 63, which is 27,000. Now, what does the second part say? There was a 20% rise in total orders on Flopkart. So if you look at the total for May for Flopkart across India or across all the states where it, or all the places where it services, this is a 20% rise. After rising by 20%, it reaches 90,000, right? So what will be the original value? 20% rise is a 1/5 rise. So 6 by 5 of this x will be 90,000, which means x should be 90 by 6 into 5. That's 15, 5, 75,000. Right, this is 75,000. So what will be the number of orders from other cities besides these 7? Will be 75 minus 61, 800. 75 minus 61 is 14. So 13, 800. That will be the increase. That will be the increase. 13,200. 13,200. That will be the increase. Now the question is, what is the change in the number of orders from cities other than the top 7 cities of, So what is the change here? What will be the percentage change here? Right, 13,200 minus 2,700 will be 13,800 on a base of 13,200. That will be the percentage change. This is more than 100%, so A is out, B is out. Now between 105 and 109. Okay, 10% value. So this represents, this is 138 divided by 132, right? Which is 132 plus 6 divided by 132, right? So that is 1 plus 6 by 132. How much is this? 10% value will be 13.2. 5% value will be 6.5 something. So very close to 105%. Option C will be our correct choice. C is the closest. It will definitely not be 109. This is the closest to 105%. And question number 2, which was the last one left over, right? If X is the number of cities where the orders in May on Nile was higher than the orders in May on Flopkart. Okay. So X is where May, Nile is more than Flopkart. Right, while Y is the number of cities where the orders in June on Nile was lower than the orders in June on Flopkart. So Y is for June, right? Nile has to be less than Flopkart, right? What is the relation between X and Y? So X is equal to Y plus 2, X plus 1 is equal to Y, C is equal to X, X plus Y is equal to 4. Okay, let's calculate this. So let's calculate X. Nile has to be more than Flopkart May. So I have to check this and this. This is 1, no, no, this is 2, this is equal, so not more, yes, yes, so 1, 2, 3, 4, X is 4, right? Let's look at Y, right? For Y, June has to be more than Nile, Flipkart has to be more than Nile, so this value has to be more than this value, right? 12,000 is not more than this. 15,000 is more, 7,000 no, 5,000 no, 13,500 is more. So Bangalore is the second one. Hyderabad no, Pune no. So 2. So relation between X and Y. X is equal to Y plus 2, this satisfies. X plus Y is equal to 1 does not, this is not, this is not. So option A will be our correct choice. It's a beautiful question, right? It has, initially you have not a lot of things to do, but each of the question forces you to calculate, especially the fourth one, which was a nice concept of ratios which were involved, right? Your key point was to get over the set, tabulate it as quickly as possible, and then move on to the questions one by one and try to solve them. In an exam situation, it will take you in parts. The 2 questions which we had selected initially will take you about 5 to 6 minutes to reach there, then and 2 minutes of calculation to go through each of the, to get all the values for the, to get all the values, and then finally additional 2 minutes per question. So roughly between 12 to 13, I mean around upwards of 10 minutes, up to 12 minutes to solve this question. Slightly tricky, lengthy, difficult sort of a question. That completes this particular session on Break the Chain. If you liked it, please do share it with your friends who are preparing for CAT and other MBA entrance examinations. Please do subscribe to this channel. Leave a comment on how you felt this video was. If you want, and if you have any suggestions on any other videos which we need to do during this period, please do let us know. If you would like to, do look at our courses. The link is available in the description. Till we meet again the next time, goodbye and stay safe.